Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Geneva. I'm Nate Wallander.
And I'm Cassie Keenan, and coming up on today's show, we'll have the information on sports tryouts.
Plus, what happened last night in Hollywood, and so much more, because GTV News starts right now.
Everything changes.
Welcome back, Geneva. Here are your morning announcements for Monday, February 25th, 2019. Over the weekend, members of the FCCLA competed in the regional competition. Congratulations to all who placed in their events. Everyone will be advancing to the state competition in April. Great work.
For anyone interested in attending Model UN Conference at Northwestern, please come to today's after-school meeting in Mobile 2. A deposit of $200 is due by at least tomorrow to be able to go. For any more questions, please see Mrs. Mondel.
The National Art Honor Society is supplying a drive that ends Friday, March 1st. They ask that the new art supplies such as paint, paper, colored pencils, and markers. All supplies will be donated to the Living Well Cancer Center. For any information or questions needed, contact Mrs. Kelly.
If you don't want to worry about what you're having for dinner tonight, head over to Portillo's in Batavia to support the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society from 5 to 8 p.m. 20% of the proceeds are going to be going back to the organization, but make sure to show the cashier the flyer or photo on your phone so they know why you're there. Coming up after the break, we have information on the basketball fan bus,
plus scholarship opportunities, so stay tuned.
There lives a
nation
of champions,
born on tradition.
On the banks of the Fox River to the tall grasses of the prairie. We have our own flag.
We have our own song.
We bleed
blue and white.
Viking horn sounds.
There is one thing you should know.
It's time to surrender. We are Vikings.
The English and Social Studies National Honor Societies are now accepting applications. Social Studies applications are due on February 28th, and you can see your Social Studies teacher for an application. English National Honor Society applications are in the main office, and if you have any questions, you can see Mrs. Lutke.
Seniors, just a reminder that the Fabian Foundation Scholarship is due this Friday. To be considered, you must have a 3.0 GPA and have all the required forms filled out. This is a $5,000 scholarship that is renewable, so be sure to be able to apply and turn everything in to the Counseling Advisor's office by Friday.
Congrats to our boys basketball players who received the following awards for their performances so far this year. Jack McDonald was awarded Duquesne Conference Player of the Year, while Mitch Muscari and Cross Garth were named the All-Conference Team, and junior Josh Preston received honorable mention. However, the boys' season isn't over yet, and they still need your help as they start their postseason game tomorrow night. Geneva will be offering a fan bus to the game, which is at 6 p.m. at Matea Valley. The bus will leave Geneva at 5. You can sign up in the main office.
The girls' soccer tryouts have finally started with an open varsity tryout at 6:15 to 9:15. The bus for DeKalb will leave at 5:15, so please make sure to get there on time to make sure that the bus leaves on time. For any more questions, please see Mrs. Owens.
For any freshman basketball players, you guys will have tryouts from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. tonight in the contest gym. Sophomores and varsity tryouts will resume tomorrow morning and run from 5 to 7 a.m. Make sure you are there 15 minutes early and are registered on Illinois' 8 to 18.
And now for some news outside the halls. Over the weekend, a large cargo plane crashed in Chambers County, Texas. Officials said that the crash killed all 3 members aboard the plane. Investigators said that the plane engine failed and it caused it to spiral to the ground.
Last night, the 91st Academy Awards were held in Hollywood, California, and for the first time in 30 years, the ceremony went on without a host after Kevin Hart came under attack for a homophobic remark prior to the airing of the show. The Green Book won Best Picture, Rami Malek won Best Lead Actor for his performance in Bohemian Rhapsody, and Olivia Colman won Best Actress for her role in The Favorite. Lady Gaga even walked away with an Oscar last night for her original song, Shallow, for the film A Star is Born. And now here's 3 to know before we go. Congrats again to all those who competed in the FCCLA competition over the weekend. And
make clubs meets today after school in D162.
And make sure to sign up for the boys basketball fan bus.
Well, Geneva, that looks like all the news we have for you today. I'm Cassidy Kinnan.
And I'm Nate Wallander. Have a good week.